That ought to do it. There we go. Okay. No. I guess because I started OBS before I had my mic plugged in, it didn't pick up. Hello, everybody. Glad to have you back. Apologies for missing the last stream. Um, yeah, for that, I'm going to just do a quick, do a punishment stream today. To, not to dump my purse on you guys right off the bat, but to let you guys know, kind of make sure y'all know everything's all right. On Wednesday, like I said, allergies have been kicking my ass. I legitimately just passed out. Woke up about 11:10, 11:15. Figured it wouldn't do to have half a stream, especially when I'm already sniffling and still got a little bit of it now. Excuse me. I'm already sniffling. Nobody wants to hear that. Figured, all right, put it off till tomorrow, take some allergy meds, start that. Anybody who knows me personally knows I do struggle with, among other things, fairly serious depression. And come Wednesday, I was just unable to crawl my ass out of bed at all. I just could not do it. So I decided, yeah, I got to make it up to you guys. And the best way to do that, quick punishment stream. So, how this is going to work, if I can grab my... I'm aware I usually have to have a nice special display for this. League's not the one I'm worried about, I'm not gonna lie. Well, actually, League is, because I forgot to install it. So, I have here my Wheel of Pain. All of these games are games either I'm not the biggest fan of, you might see Overwatch on there, or games I am a fan of, but in ways that I don't always appreciate doing. For example, playing online and fighting games. It's just not my kind of thing. We'll spin the wheel 3 times. Each game will last for an hour. And admittedly, the first game's going to get a little shafted because, we're starting a little late. If it lands on Mercy, that is allowing me to pick a game to play for a quick hour. You may notice some are a little bigger. Zenless's Endgame is one that was recommended to me by our buddy Novi. It has an extra 5% chance. Yeah, Wheel of Torture! I have most of these games pre-installed. As I said, I forgot to finish installing League. Overwatch is small enough I didn't need to install it, and For Honor, that's going to be the pain. So if we get any of those, we'll spin again, and that will be number 2. So, let's get this started. Let's see what we got first. And I forgot to turn sound on for that. Oh well. Ah. Hey! and just so you see that all of this is legit, I'm going to go ahead and zoom in on the percentages. Wow, apparently not. No doubt. Here, you see, Mercy is a 5% chance. I'm keeping it as clean as I can. But we all saw the roll. We all saw how it went. Mercy it is. Apparently, Math's messages aren't loading in. She's getting censored. Hun, try reloading. Maybe that'll fix it. But, and apologies for all the stall words. So we're going to hide that right over there. And for my Mercy game, something quick that I can get in, and there you go, hon. You're here. I think for a quick Mercy game, I might do Rabbit and Steel. I've been meaning to try that again. And that's entertaining enough to see. Trying to think if there's any other good game. I mean, I could do Balaltro, but that's not fun to watch. I hope not. I legitimately don't. I don't have enough short-term games prepped, alright? I did not prep any short-term. I could check. Let's see. Anyway, yeah. I don't want to keep y'all waiting. How about... let's see. How would go... Honestly, just make recommendations, Ranter. I could add it. I legitimately could. But of course, it has to be something I have access to, and that's why I wasn't really taking recommendations. You know what? Throw Helldivers on there. Alright, for now, yeah, we will do just quick Rabbit and Steel. I actually have been really enjoying Rabbit and Steel. You, what? Get out of there. Oh, God. I know all about it. Although, personally, oh, what was the other one that I really liked? The other one I liked, I don't remember what it was called, but it was like I Want to Be the Guy, but it was built entirely through like ASCII art. I'm sorry, love. Oop, I don't know, wrong way. I see the audio is picking up, but it's very quiet. I think that's actually on my end. And I would do this faster, but there's really no way to adjust it quickly. And I'm being OCD about it. Yeah, right? I think it's just that quiet. So I'm gonna try and boost it for you guys. That should be fine. So, for anyone who doesn't know what Rabbit and Steel is, don't judge me. Hear me out. Hear me out. Rabbit and Steel is essentially Final Fantasy XIV rating distilled. So, I'm going to go ahead and I've yet to finish a run. We're just going to start however I don't care. It is multiplayer, but it actually does change based on how many people you have. We'll stick with Heavy Blade. I actually like Heavy Blade. So, there is actually manual attacks. You have, of course, special 2 attacks, and your defensive. The farther you go, the more trinkets you get. First few fights aren't going to be much to watch, but if you've seen raiding, you'll understand them pretty much immediately. It kind of reminds me of Toho with the whole feel and the, what's the term I'm looking for here? The whole, just the whole feel, the music, the graphics, everything. Oh, I never noticed the timer gauge. But I will put it on there. Jay, shut the fuck up. Shut the hell up. Of course, every fight, you get a treasure. Let's see. All your abilities and loot deal 30% more. If you use your defense, this effect ends. God, no. Secondary applies curse. Ooh, diamond shield. Erase projectiles. I'll take that. It's gonna get a lot less cute very quickly. And also, I actually understood that reference. I know of Den of the Drake. A lot of the mechanics are a lot more simple because I'm solo. If you start getting full team, they start getting spread, stacks, everything you would see in a normal raid. But Math won't play this with me, so... Speaking of which, if we roll up something like League, something that any of you have as well, always take chances of heal. Feel free to jump in. Y'all are welcome. Like I said, it stops getting cute real quick. But before any of you worry, because of what I said earlier, there wasn't anything specifically triggering the depression. Sometimes I get those crashes, and they can come out of nowhere and last as long as they damn well please, unfortunately. It is. Alright, now it's gonna start getting bad. Because now we're to the first actual area. Let's see. Deals more damage when the size is larger, but your GCD is slower. Don't want that. Supercharges your primary and no longer deals any damage. Definitely don't want that. Take a level up, though. I like leveling up. The dragons. Like I said, they start ramping the difficulty quick. Gee, I wonder why this is my favorite zone, though. What can I say? I'm predictable. Going in for a super. Hey, I'm gonna keep going. Is try and usually when I go down, it's quick. Emerald Dragon. Oh. I can't believe I let myself get hit to see that joke, Jay. Oh hell. That one I can't blame on Jay. That was purely my own incompetence. Like I said, it starts to get serious quick. But if you're a fan of MMO raiding and you just don't have time to get a full raid set up, or, you know, God forbid, you don't want to deal with pub groups, it's a really good way to keep the raiding juices fresh. It really doesn't like Dragaboo, huh? RC. This is the one that usually wipes me. But it's adorable. And her first phase isn't that bad, but... as you see. Oh, this is a really bad spot. This would probably be a little easier on controller, admittedly, but... Come on. Pop that defense, that's all I got. I didn't even see it. My defensive backed up. There it goes. And you may feel free to redeem that Mortis every time I die, because it's gonna happen at least once. And maybe it'll work on this screen. Oh! Come on, Carsey. Come on. Give up the ghost. Stop it. Thank you.
Mortis.
Well, here's the thing. Blessedly, that 50% heal proc. Here's the thing, that sometimes YouTube is, picky. Like, they'll let some people say it and not others. Alright, what do we got? I can inflict bleed. I like bleed. Spark deals damage to all enemies once per second, or every 5 seconds, fire a projectile at your targeted enemy that deals 120. Cooldown yeah, we'll take that. That wasn't even the boss, by the way. The Mithril Dragon. Oh shit. Stay in the circle, stay in the circle. Should be safe here. Yep. Look at that health bar. I actually really appreciate, too, that the health bar is both at the top, but also on the ring around the boss. Crap, which... Okay, yeah. I understood it. Ooh. I'm gonna get hit by this. I back-fingered my defensive cooldown. Look at this mess! No, I'm saying defensive. Nope. Ares now is very much not the time, boy. Oh, help. Yeah, I had no readability on that. I just panicked. Uh-oh. Better boss design than what 14's putting out right now, I'll tell you that. Oh! I didn't even see that. Yeah, I think she's got my number, y'all. Because she still has at least one more phase after this. I can tell you that for free. Nope, stay behind it. Shoot! Fat fingered that. Nope, wait. No, I'm dead. Of course you'd say that, Jay. That was one room. That was one room. I did not defeat a single boss. Like I said, it looks adorable. It looks kitty, but it will check you. Let's see. I don't think I've ever played Dancer. Let's see, charge. Leech Life, Spirit Summon, Flutter Step, which I'll try Druid. That one's adorable. We'll go with Pink, the white mage looking one. Okay, so her main is very ranged. Her secondary is the dropping an AoE aura. I don't fully understand that. Hang on. What does her X do? Her secondary, Lat Life, places a field that deals damage to enemies within it 6 times over 12 seconds. Okay. Summons an ethereal ally, which fires at your target 4 times. Okay. And then that's the defensive. Her ult, there it is. Okay, I see how it works now. Alright, let's try Druid. Judging by my last attempt, this might be the only one. This might be the last attempt, so. Oh, crap. That's the downside, though, is most enemies aren't going to just stand in your pain vortex. Yeah. Hasn't it been for a while, Jay? You can really tell, though, which characters are meant to be played with a group. That is to say, all of them. Yeah, wasn't it announced ages ago? I could have sworn. Oh, that's what it is. Let's see. I really like the idea of this build just being damaging on its own. The mice. Uh-oh. Went too far. Can't believe I'm getting beat on the warm-up enemies. Well, beat's the wrong word, but I'm taking damage, and I don't like it. What's the matter, Jay? You don't want to keep rolling? Ooh. Emerald chestplate sounds really nice. I think I'll take that. Gives me an extra 3 hits per fight. Look, okay, you can say what you want, but you weren't there, man. You weren't there. That era was different. Oh, I can have multiple summons out. Hey, Math, I think I found your class. Now, I imagine if you build her with cooldown reduction, she can just spam her summons. Man into a Merce. Jay is a bit of a music snob, Ranter. But we love him. Oh god, the Dark House again. Alright, what do we got? Damage, number of hits, and duration is significantly increased. I don't like that. Oh yeah, up to 24 seconds. No, we're not doing that. Deals... Oh, so now this changes my field into a poison. So we'll take that. I like that. Erases nearby projectiles. Additionally... Ooh. It's a 20-second cooldown, but it does big damage as well as everything else. Ooh. Yeah, I definitely like that a lot more, though. If I lose again and we still have time, I will make sure that we go down a different route. Look, man, if you're telling me this doesn't look fun, you don't want to play this with me... Oh, the butterflies have like an ammo counter on. Okay. And with Druid being such higher range, I don't really have to worry about... Oh. And Decay now hits from everywhere. Uh-oh. Like I said, Jay, man, you weren't there. You weren't there for the new metal era. Let's just end her. Ow! Did I? Okay, I didn't actually take damage. Good. So I would have been really embarrassed that I just walked into that. Keep that poison up. Keep as many turrets as I can. Good shielded. He's gonna hit me with it again. But this time... Excuse me. Okay, I'm in the circle. We're good, we're good. Unless I, you know, don't cast fast enough. Wasn't fast enough. Yeah, just take the damage, take the damage. Gotta be careful. Move, move, move. Come on, please. Ow. Percy, why are you like this? Alright. We still have plenty of health. I'm not a masochist! Didn't know who the man was. Just like, look at his shirt. Huh. Okay, I'm reading chat specifically to put this off. No. Linkin Park is still like, I'm not a big fan of their newer stuff, but they're like Hybrid Theory and Meteora are still phenomenal. I don't care what anybody says. Every 10 seconds grants you smite and slices the arrow around you. I'll take it. I'm not a damn masochist. Yeah, but I got turrets this time. My game plan for this is just to focus mainly on passive damage. Worry about staying alive. Would really help if I opened my eyes, too. Nope. Ooh. Alright, this is going to hit. Wasn't fast enough. Yeah, I'm losing again to her. I did a lot of damage, to be fair. I think I'd like to stay as Druid for the next run, because I'm actually really enjoying this playstyle. Come on, let me see that. Let me see that final phase. Let's go. There we go. We got progress, boys and girls. And we have the cutest Doom known to man. Hilariously, I'm actually having an easier time with this phase so far. But you might notice she decided to heal. Staying right here. Gotta love invulnerability phases. I don't even know how I was supposed to deal with that. Alright, let me head back. Like I said, I'm gonna change the run to make sure that we don't get right into Dragon again. Oh. There we are. As you can see, I have never cleared the Red Dark House or the Emerald Lakeshore, so we'll start there. Oh, it does? Oh crap! I forgot to change that. I'll get that on my next break, or not break, but in between the next fight. Thank you, Jay. Frogs are no problem. What we got? Ooh. Hers would be nice, especially... Oh my god. Jay, don't give her ideas. She'll write them down. Hers... Special has a 50% chance. I'm thinking... Clockwork Tone. Well, look, hun. All you need to do is draw, like, 2 frames, and I can actually make a custom mod for this game. 50% chance of haste is... Haste would be really nice. So we'll take that, especially if I can get the upgrade for Decay. Hey, we got haste. Oh, that feels very good. We're not going to talk about that. That didn't happen. me just so pleased with haste that I just... Oh, that was shameful. I don't have a pretty please face. None of this exists. Look, I know this is a punishment stream, but come on, guys. This is a trap. Rabbit luck. Special and defense. Ooh. Have a 30% chance. You know what? We're going luck. The only problem with that is the special, my special on Druid can only proc once. But that does still increase the chance of getting haste. So spam it until it stops working, then try and get haste. I think is our play for right now. I'd like to try and build a cooldown reduction build on this. You're a blue meanie and you know it, alright? Kobolds are, usually, they are very dragon adjacent, especially more recently. They basically become little servants, and they're kind of partial draconic. Hey, that's what we needed. Ooh. Hold on. This song's pretty. Okay, I know she's not Temmie, but I'm sure Asha. I'm sure you've seen it, but this the spell gives those under it a black aura. It puts the victims in a dark headspace. Don't bother trying to reason it. Best to just beat it out of them. You don't have to hurt them too much. Just knock out their levitation ring, and they'll be out of your way. It's not a long fall of the ground. I'm sure they'll brush it off just fine by morning. Anyway, look around if you like. Don't ask me what the story here is. Oh, we got more frogs. What are you doing? Chain? Oh! How am I supposed to deal with that? Oh! She doesn't have a damage circle. I get it now. Oh wait, I'm doing that wrong. I mean, the game's cheating. It's bugged, dude. Wow, this is shameful. And it's the prettiest song in the game, too. So, we're just gonna pretend that I intentionally died, pathetically, so I'd have time for a new run. We're good. That's what we're gonna do. We're not gonna talk about it. Let's try Wizard. I usually don't play casters in general, but let's see. Moderate radius near target. Okay, so just bigger. Yeah, we'll go with default color. Looks like it's, yeah, bigger explosion based on how strong. I did forget to see, is it only, I know I'm being... Okay, hold on. Erases projectiles around you, grants brief invulnerability, and grants a magic field lasting 10 seconds. Gain Astra, which show you do more damage. So it becomes a, yeah, an astral... Alright. No, I'm not doing it. I refuse. Abject no. Wizard might be the play just because obviously the game's kind of built around range. And if I'm soloing... We only got 15 minutes left of this one, and then we'll move right on to spinning the wheel again. Now, the cats are going to love this. I might feed them a little early to make so my punishment isn't interrupted. I have no excuse. We have this same one. Is the loot based on which kingdom you go to, I wonder? Yeah, we'll stick with the haste. You, Granite Dragon. Come on, I should not be taking damage at the warm-ups. You're better than this. Hope everyone else weekend went well though. Let's see. Ooh, okay, that might be really good. When a percent chance succeeds, erase projectiles around you and vanish for 3 seconds. 3 seconds, there it is. Every 25 seconds, deal a flat 900 to everybody. I think we'll take that. It's just guaranteed damage. Look, I don't mind linking a copyright material. They can't get on me for that. Did my Astra just reset? I mean, I ain't complaining, mind, but... And then I can just... I don't even have to look at the screen for pin. Alright. Back to the frog. We're not gonna get one tap this time. We are gonna listen to the pretty music, though. Hey, it's the mice. Oh, you're an unfamiliar face. You don't need to stop everyone we see. We're just patrolling. How's your evening? Do you believe in miracles? Yeah, they're real, sure. Are you gonna ask everyone we talk to about that? I'm telling you, your good luck charm doesn't do anything. It's not true. Good things definitely happen more often when I'm holding it. Think of how lucky the mice have been lately. We used to get picked on by the wolves and dragons, and then everyone started fighting. And then the new queen showed up. Now we're the ones walking around asking questions. Say, Miss Rabbit, what's your favorite food? Stop asking her unimportant things. We're patrolling to ensure the safety of mice around town. You don't seem to be a threat, for now. But stay out of Church Mouse Street. You start causing trouble there, our knights will deal with you in swift order. Do I believe in magic? In a young bun's heart? Alright, let's see. Deals more damage now, has 3 uses, and a cooldown of 8 seconds. Becomes a backstab. Ooh. Yeah, we're taking that. And we only have 7, so let's just grab another level up, move on our way. Yeah, now with that increased chance, Oh! Clever. I actually really like this mechanic of being tethered and she's just dragging me around for the fight. Much better. I think she's just taking pity on me. I'm... Oh. Seamstress and Jay the Musician Frog. Jay. Stop moving. Keep moving. Okay. I get it now. Take that haste, though. I don't want to lose to these guys. This is such an easy fight. There we go. You mean frog? Blush the painter. Match colors. Okay. See, this is one that would become, you know, much more unique if you're with a group. Yeah, if I can increase my... Yeah, the more speed I have on my main attack... Uh-oh. Oh, hell. Oh, hell. Oh, hell. I'm gonna hurt. Yeah, and I already used it. Oh! I thought did that clip through disability? Disability? Invulnerability. One last run, everybody. For the sake of my own sanity, let's see. We're gonna try Assassin Rabbit. For the sake of my own pride, we are gonna go to... Oh, these have story events. Interesting. I'd like to point out, this is normal mode. This is not cute mode. And let's go back to the dragons. Okay, so it is a range, like a set range. Deals 5 damage 3 times, 50 damage 3 times to target enemy from range. If your defensive has 5 seconds or less on its cooldown, it will read. Okay. And Assassinate does more damage if they're turned away. God damn, that's zippy. So with her, the facing actually matters. I kind of like her, though. Yeah, usually I only play Heavy Blade, but Assassin's not bad. Let's see. Secondary does more damage. Debuffs you place deals 70% and increase movement speed. You know, we're gonna try Curse. Because I could just stand back and spam this with curse, so. Is the game taking pity on me right now? Yeah, she's not doing her stronger version of this. She's kind of throwing, not gonna lie. I'm gonna keep trying to hurry, then we will get to the next part. We will spin the wheel, and then I'll feed the little ones. Your GCD becomes 1.1 second. 20 seconds. Gain rabbit luck. I don't know what that would do for me, though. You know? Less than or equal to 10 seconds become 5. You know, we'll take this. Even though I'm pretty sure all of my cooldowns are already under 5 seconds. I guess my defensive isn't. I don't even have to move for half of this fight. Go with that curse. Buff up the backstab. I will make no deals, Ranter. Whatever the wheel says, we are all slaves to the wheel. I will not be bested by my own people. Let's see. Deal damage is reduced, but deals damage more times. Technically, that's a raw upgrade. Cooldown. So I can, instead of taking backstab, I can change it to a burn. I think I'm going to take that one. We're also going to take this, make our GCD faster overall. Last until the next stage. Yeah, or either before or after, honestly. Because remember, there was a long time that I just completely stopped caring about anything wrestling. Pretty much from the end of the Attitude Era until, I want to say 2004. It was early in John Cena's career, I remember that. He was still doing his Thugonomics gimmick. Wonder, does my curse affect burn? Then yeah, way before my time, unfortunately. I would have been a year old. I wanted to get the soundbite from the Rattle Me Bones, spin the wheel, from Russian Badger, but I just didn't have the heart for it at the time. That burn. Super cursed if I can. This one's not too bad, he says shortly before eating absolute shit. Oh, that reminds me, I have decided against doing stream avatars. It's built for Twitch, unfortunately. And while I can make it work on YouTube, it tends to not play nice with it. Look, I may be old, but if someone says "unk" at all, unironically, I kinda disregard them from then on. What can I say? I'm judgy. Stay behind it. Like I said, stay behind it as best you can. Actually, wasn't sure about that one. Move, 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 move. Oh, I'm gonna... I don't know how I didn't take damage on that one. Need to vanish. Also, that sounds like a... not a new metal, but like a pop punk song title. I didn't mean to vanish. Look, I'm not too proud to admit it wasn't... Limp Bizkit wasn't the shameful period of my listening history. It was pop punk. Oh, I love how fast her defensive cooldown comes back. Cinnamon pretzels, huh? That sounds dangerous. And I'm aware the timer for this is technically up, but let's finish the run. Yeah, but Green Day, Simple Plan, that was the rough spot for me. Increases the GCD a little bit, but that's okay. Here we go. Mithril Dragon. At least she is not immune to fire, so we will use and abuse burn. Rotate this way, so stay with it. Oh, no you don't. Ah, the worst part is I was safe. Doing what I can, guys. Doing what I can. That vanish has been a lifesaver. Keep the damage up as much as I can. Need to stop throwing knives when I'm trying to dodge. I do not deserve that. I should have been hit. Second form, there's her big heal. Gonna try and trick you out. You're okay. Now we play the waiting game until she comes back. Okay, I know how to deal with this now. Question is, will I be competent enough to use it? The most terrifying thing is she still has more phases. Nope. Oh, thank you, Vanish. That's two I should have really taken damage from. Yep. Oh, that one was just simple. So yeah, the bosses are no joke. Bosses are no joke. But that is 1 hour of the Mercy game. I highly doubt I'm going to get it again. Though, do you guys want me to completely remove Mercy as a chance now that we've gotten it once? Thank you, Jay. I'll let you guys have a second to discuss that. If you guys want me to remove Mercy as a chance. Then we'll just get rid of the tags for now. So, check that real quick. But the whole point is to be a punishment. But no one else has anything to say, so. Alright. So, here we go again. What do we have for our second hour of punishment? I was afraid of that. Siege I actually do have installed, so. Oh boy. Let's get it running, get everything set up, and then I will feed the little buggers. Download's not working anyway. Get out of here. Oh boy. Yeah. Now the biggest challenge for me in all this is going to be keeping my temper. I have a distinctly bad habit of getting vocal when I disagree with my team. And I will be playing this not silent, but voice chat off. I'm sorry, I don't want to hear people's voices. I know that's putting myself at a disadvantage, but I will take that disadvantage. Sorry about that. Was grabbing a couple of chips. Like I said, we're going to get it working. Set up the actual, make sure it works on stream. If it can stop opening its launcher 5 times. We'll see. Yeah, there is that too. But even in private time, even when I don't have to worry about streaming, I don't want to hear people. I deal with people enough, you know? Oh, that is less than ideal. We'll see if running it in windowed will actually fix this. No, Yes, Siege does not want to be streamed. You guys can hear the game. I'm going to launch a training mission and we'll see if it works. Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking. We'll see if it actually loads in when running a game. If it doesn't, we'll respin the wheel. Siege just not allowed. Oh wow. They changed recruit's name? Huh. Yeah.
Set up, start shooting.
Doesn't look like it's gonna work. Sorry if anyone was specifically... Yeah, if Siege just said, you know what, he's been through enough today. So, Wheel, get back up here. Where'd you go, Wheel? There we go. It might, but I've seen Siege streams, you know? So I gotta be doing something wrong. Spin the wheel! No, not add entry. You know, actually, yes, add entry. There you go, Ranter. Alright. Spin the wheel. Rattle me bones. Oh, please, a little more. A little more. A little more. Ow. Hey. The wheel speaks and we must obey. Although, we look at the advantage, look at the bright side, it's taking so long to get all this set up that I'm only at 50 minutes right now. So we'll boot up COD, see if that works. If it doesn't, I don't know what. Jump right to I want to be the guy, I guess. Oh, right. I forgot to... Yeah, okay. Alert box is set up. I got a friend who's going to be very upset. Although I did warn her that I would be possibly doing Call of Duty as a punishment. Multiplayer, Jay. The worst one. The worst part about playing Call of Duty, though, is it's going to expose that I have given Activision money. I'm very ashamed of that fact. But it is what it is. Oh, wait. I... Unfortunately, Odd might be out of the running too because of the preloading shaders. I swear I'm not doing this on purpose. It's actually installed at least. I mean... Let's see... Yeah, today is just not going well. Which, I mean, works for me, but it makes me feel bad that, like, I'm cheating you guys, you know? No, I need display. Where is display? I feel all kinds of dumb right now. Hey, Cap. Essentially, half of the... Oh, bite me, Ranter. Half of the games that I have planned for the punishments have just decided not to work or are giving me trouble. There we go. Case in point. Yeah, no doubt. I don't know why games are doing this. Why they're just coming up black like that. I know I should have tested if they were streamable before, but... Y'all reckon it could be my OBS that's the problem? But you guys ain't here for a tech stream. So, you know what? We are going to spin the wheel one last time. And if it still doesn't work, you might have gotten caught by YouTube, Ollie, because I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing any aggressive language. Oh, I don't know which one would be worse. Let's see if this even works. If it doesn't, I'm just jumping right now. I want to be the guy. And you see... Oh, it wasn't meant to be a spoiler. There you... Oh, because it didn't pop up. Oh. Now... There we go. As you see, it was right on the line. Yeah, disaster stream, as usual. So, we're gonna see. Thank you, Ranter. I was trying to figure out how to make that a joke, because that's exactly what popped into my head. Okay, this one will work. Well, Cap, like I said, the whole point of this stream was I missed my Wednesday stream. I slept in. Or rather, I took a nap and just couldn't make it. And then I kind of depression crashed my way through the next. So, that's actually a good point. Let's make sure it even runs, because I was having some trouble getting it to run before. And so I figured I owed you guys a way to punish myself. And every game I have on there is something I can either tolerate but I'll play it. But I'm not a huge fan of. Yeah, Novi. Zenless Endgame does have an extra slot because you've specifically talked about it. But right now, go away. Nobody cares. So, I will leave you guys with a little bit of music. I will feed the babies, the minions, the demons, whatever you want to call them, little bastards. Come here. And we'll get into this for a good 45 minutes. It does not appear to be behaving. Like, y'all are just seeing the loading screen. The only thing getting killed here is a damn stream idea. Can I window capture it for now? Yeah, I mean, you can see the mouse, you can hear the game. Let's try a game capture instead. Oh, not a video capture. Okay, there we go. But audio doesn't seem to be picking up. Yeah! Bad enough you do that, man, but you do it during a... You do it during a tech difficulty? Why are you people like this? You can at least wait until I'm doing something. Ah! Thank you, Cap. I do greatly appreciate it. I really do. I feel bad, man. I feel like I'm stealing from you. Yes, I hear you too. Is it? Alright, so that should work. DVD is the punishment for this one. And because it's specifically going to be Survivor games. Y'all think I should do the 2v8 mode as Survivor instead? I haven't actually done the 2v8 at all, so... Either way, I'll actually leave y'all to think about that. The cats are starting to get moody, so I'm going to feed them right quick. And y'all can tell me if you think I should try the 2v8 mode. Or just go in raw and see if I can find any games now that, you know, that event's going on. Yes, 2v8 has apparently been out. Been out for a little while. So, I'm going to hit the next song, feed the little buggers, and I'll be right back. Yeah, you guys are getting a little gypped out of this one, but it is Dead by Daylight, so the only thing worse would be Overwatch. And I say that, watch that roll up next. I'll be right back. Okay, look, if Maffey's gonna sell me out, let me explain. Let me explain. Um, she did kind of cover it back up, but she came to it so late. I was doing a run where yeah. I don't care. Give me mine. I was doing a run. Yeah, exactly. I was it Chucky though. Essentially, I was hiding the entire. I was well, no, I was. I was playing, and the guy was hiding the entire game. I have no idea about the new quests and stuff like that. I've also never done this version. Huh. Yeah, I am definitely a killer, man. But as you can see, I've played plenty of survivors. Let's get my boy. Yeah, they recently updated the reward system. But yeah. So when I went down the basement, like Maffey said, the guy had been hiding there the whole game. I go down there, duck just for a second to heal, and he comes out and starts begging for me to heal him. So I patch him up. Sure, why not? And then he immediately jumps back into the locker. I ain't having that. The guy didn't help at all. Alright. I will desperately try to refrain from swearing at these people. Let's see. Can I change? Okay, I still can change. I like being a medic. I generally like being a medic. Hell with it. I'll take escapist. Oh, we don't have a second medic at all, huh? Alright, I guess we go with this. And you know, I can't go as anybody but my boy Soma. Yeah, they do. But the problem is it's just become such a sweat game. That's pretty much how I usually feel. Just I'm not even gonna look at you. Keep line of sights to reveal them to your team. And the worst part is, and this is why I generally play killer, is survivors tend to be the most toxic people you've ever met. It really is. Because there's so many fun ways to play this game, and nobody will let you. Nobody will enjoy the fun. Oh, I forgot to turn the game capture down a bit, but to blow your ears out. There we go. Oh, really? They added fog crystals to 2v8? Nah, never. So fog crystals were in the I believe it was okay, I'll get right back. I think I did, but I believe they were in the anniversary event, and essentially it's a smoke bomb. But oh, I know what part of the story I forgot. So when I did sell the guy out, because like I said, he had been hiding the whole game, just being an absolute rat. I don't tolerate that. I hate it when I play killer. I hate it when I play survivor. So I made sure to take the time to alert the killer. The killer, if I recall, Math, correct me because you seem to have a better memory of this than I do, decided to swat me, carry me over to the exit, put me down in front of the exit, and we just kind of hung out until I haven't played on keyboard in so long, man. I would. Yep, I'm not trying to sell these guys out, although they deserve it. Huntress. Okay, I don't know how he missed me, but... Oh! Like I said, I am not a Survivor player. Yeah, they added a lot of new killers to 2v2. I actually might do some of that myself. But I remember killer this being... Oh, of course we already got someone who quit. Oh. You want to heal? Go ahead, dude. Oh, it's the bot. Yeah, you brought her right to me. Yeah, I see her. I'm kind of banking on them being stupid. Or rather, them being smart. In that they'll think I'm not dumb enough to stay here. Oh, nope. I overestimated them. Yep. They don't like me. Oh. Uh... Yeah, game's not capturing audio? Okay, okay, I think I know the best way to do this. If I capture the old capture of it... There we go. Yeah, come on. Thank you, Jay. And Cap, what the hell got deleted, man? There's Wesker. That back up. Yeah, no one's doing gens. I might go back to normal after this. Look, I know I'm being punished, but let's be a little kind here. I'm doing my job as scout, keeping her flagged. Yep. And this is why 2v8 is a terrible idea, and I'm a killer main. Because all they gotta do is travel together, and they just instant take out survivors, and there's nothing you can do. It is insanely killer lead. Yeah, exactly. Can I restore your messages? Doesn't look like I can. So we'll go back to normal. Although they were staying separate most of the game, I'm just ass.
I'd like to go back to where I came from.
Me too, Soma. Me too. I'll go with Vittorio. Actually, I should try and level someone new. everyone kinda leveled, but nobody near high. We'll grab Lori for Decisive Strike. Look, like I said, I normally wouldn't, but... I really don't have a build for survivors, you know? Apologies for the quiet for a minute. Grab Escape Cake. You know, actually, we'll grab some Screech Cobbler. So let me see. Man, You're right, actually. Object of Obsession is a terrible idea. I'm just assuming they'll have it. Left Behind. There we go. That's my normal. But yeah, Oh, right. I know what you're saying, man. So there was a point when the killer had found me after I was hiding out after selling out the rat, that the killer opened the wrong locker. And he just kind of stopped, turned around, and stared at me for a hot second. And after he had done that, I kept running towards the door he was actually in. Because I'm like, no, look. I'm not lying. He's in here. And the killer just like kind of I swear I could almost read his expression through the character, which was just like, you better not be messing with me. Open it up, sure enough, the rat was in there. I wish I could have. That's the one time I wish I had proxy chat. I would have loved to hear that screaming. Enjoy your work, baby. I hope there's at least plenty of work. It would, but honestly, at least it would solve... Well, no, it wouldn't. They'd still cheat. But at least they could stop using that as an excuse for why survivors always cheat with Discord. I hate it. I want to love DBD more than I do. I still say the best game of its kind was Dragon Ball the Breakers. I think that game was amazing. And I don't care what anybody says. Alright, check the drip. It's got pretty good, yeah, it got pretty good stuff. Can't tell if that's Wraith or... And you know he saw us. Let's just store this energy up. Right in the basement. Print genius? I see you. Saw that. Now sprint. Yeah, because he's on ace, so... Go. Get bonked. And Get bumped again. Oh, hell. Nurse, that's what it is. Which also, you know, completely disrupts the lore, too. Because they even said that the reason they can't communicate is because the entity. And I know Breakers fell off hard, but God, Breakers was so much fun. I did see it, hon. I just need a minute. Yeah, go ahead and heal me right here, genius. I don't remember that at all, though, hon. That's all. We need to focus Jens, because she is definitely using basement to her advantage. Well, I mean, it is Wesker. That's kind of baked into his DNA. Like I said, hon, apparently you remember it better than me, but I do know I have it recorded on the PlayStation. Is that a hex? Alright, we're all at state 1. We still have a chance at this, but... And my biggest challenge here, and what makes this the most punishment, is... I'm trying not to swear at these people. Oh wow, stop that just in time. Yeah, I'm trading here, no doubt. Where are you, you spooky nerd? Hell, I was hoping to juke. But I should know better. Juking's not what I do. I'll say it. I don't know why people complain about Nurse so much. She's got a high skill floor, and she's not even all that good for, you know, how high the skill floor is. It's not like if, you know, you pick her up, she's an instant win. It's if you're good with her, she's hard to counter. Do not heal. So I am going to go cower into the corner like a little crybaby. Patch myself up. I'm gonna stay in the corn when I die and I'm buried in it. I do notice they recently added a new icon for self-healing. Oh, you can still get Silent Cloaker or Wraith. That's just a perk. Yeah, we got no shot here. My only hope is to play it safe and try and get Hatch, but there ain't no way I'm getting that either. And to be frank, I don't deserve it. I can check the PlayStation, hon. We'll see. I don't even see where Ada was, man. Oh. Well, okay, that makes me look really bad, but I legitimately did not see her. And of course, she rage quit. God. What behavior's not going to do anything about that? I know they said they are, but, you know. Don't run. Because she is 100% on the way. She's looking for me. No shot she saw me. Come on. Yeah, okay. I don't know when they added bounty blocking, too. I do get that, Cap, but there is a point you can tell, you know? Look, I know what it's gonna sound like, but God, I am happy that this got cut so short. Oh, absolutely. And it wouldn't be flawless, of course, but especially if you follow that up with a, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? If you follow that up with a manual review, then, yeah, why not? Okay, apparently I was actually trying to level her with boil over. You know what? I'm gonna use another skin I actually like. I don't care. I know the tails are dead giveaway, but I really could not care less. You know, we'll go back to 2v8. That way I don't actually have to... I don't actually have to care. I'm still endlessly amused that Witcher is coming as a survivor. Make him cannon power level.
To where we came from.
Oh, you've never seen the Kitsune skin? It was a battle pass, but they've recently, like within the last week, just added it onto the actual store. Yep, Gerald's coming. And he's going to be a survivor, so that continues his perfect streak of every crossover game treats him like garbage. A fact that will never not be funny to me. I am trying... I tell you what. I want to, once I get the channel points 100% working, I want to, yeah, in Alien Ship, in the Nostromo. And remember, because CDPR said that every crossover is canon, that means canonically Gerald can get folded by a bunch of teenagers in a mask. Canonically. Which is, I don't know, have you ever realized that, Cap? Every game that Gerald travels to, and I know it's Gerald, I don't care, he's not cool, he's Gerald. Every game, every time he does a crossover, he is treated like such garbage. And that makes me laugh every time. Soul Calibur 6, he lands in the world, Mitsurugi stomps him hard enough that he needs to use magic to run away, and he spends the rest of the story mode running away from Mitsurugi, who just wants to fight him. Doesn't even want to kill him, just wants to fight him. But he spends the entire game running away. And then in Monster Hunter, when he came to Monster Hunter, he was basically dropped into the starting zone. I know, Novi, I know all the things I'm saying about Gerald apply to my boy Soma. But to be fair, Soma's like 17, and if you take away his power, he's just a dude. But yeah, Monster Hunter, he's dropped into the starting zone, and everybody is basically pats him on the head and goes, oh, you have a cute little tree after you. Don't worry, we'll take care of the real monsters. You go hunt your tree. I still can't believe we got Springtrap before we got a damn werewolf. I mean, it's the basic horror, you know? There we go. That's much better for my dump. For my what's the word I'm looking for? Completely incompetent when it comes to direction. I am getting really lucky on those. Yeah, go. Stop sprinting. That way. Look, we Cap, we know someone who'd be very interested in a Twilight crossover. Yeah, I'm not really going for the great success. Anyone want some cold drinks? Promise. Yeah. Stop sprinting! Dude, I forgot to read what repair bonus does. That's why you stopped sprinting! Ooh, that's right, no death trap. They're gonna be on their way here. I do not understand why survivors cannot figure out how to stop sprinting. It's such an easy giveaway. You do little quick sprints like that. They're definitely coming through here. Yep. Oh, how? corners, hit corners. That's what Wesker needs. Out of my way! Okay, that was intentional.
Is that the best you got?
Yeah, 100%. This is why I don't play Survivor games. Because that always happens. Yep. 100%, which, why would you even? It's the surviving Sable, clearly. Number 8. How do I use the damn first aid spray? Oh, wait, it's for infections. Honestly, now is... a second. So I'm going to replace that. Yeah, because notice Sable 8 still hasn't taken a single hit of damage. So, but of course she's a survivor, so behavior's not going to do anything. I can't drop the first aid spray either. Yeah. It's really sad how true that is. No, wait, it won't be Pig. They'll nerf Chucky. I was not watching. That's entirely my fault. Or they'll rework... They'll probably just rework Artist. You know, hey, Dapper's complaining about something. Let's nerf his favorite killer. Yep, sure enough. It's Sable 8. Because the other one's dead. Get juked. Get juked again, nerd. Yeah, there's definitely one coming near. Yeah, and again, notice Sable 8's chased, not hit. pallet. Did he hop that? I'm not even going to bother. I'm just going to report, but I know it's not going to do anything. But, like I said, we all know it's not going to do anything. In any case, thankfully, we are done with that. And I did pretty good on not swearing at them.
What the hell am I doing?
So, we are going to spin the wheel one last time. And we're going to see what my final punishment of the night is. And I'm not even asking. Get this the hell off my wheel. So, let's see. Come on, Zenless. You have a 17% chance. Alright. I'm going to do... It shouldn't take that long to install. So here's what we're going to do. We're actually going to split it. Because I actually forgot to finish installing it. So what we're going to do is we are going to let that install in the background. That is not League. And we're just going to go ahead and take the... We're going to half and half it. Half of it's going to be the Zenless. Half of it's going to be the League in Ranked. Yes, just give me the damn installer. Because I know y'all were hoping to make fun of my terrible build. Ollie, I just saw it. I'm working on it, but look, I'd rather over apologize than blame everything else. You know what I mean? Oh, damn. I was hoping that wouldn't pick up. Excuse me. So let's get... Go away, because this actually works. Yes, however, the reason that it is a little more of a punishment ranter is I'm specifically doing endgame challenges. Yeah, hardest difficulty level stuff. Well, I say that, but Cap and Novi are gonna correct me immediately. And I generally kind of just do a little bit of that, just do what I'm comfortable with. Actually, wait. Ow. I don't know if League's going to be possible. Don't I have to reset the stream for that? But whatever, we'll see. And let's actually get audio back on, shall we? Oh, we're doing this again. Alright, that's why. You were ready for it. Are you serious? Maybe if I... We're having this bug again. The weird thing is the backup menu isn't capturing it at all. But I do have another way of doing it. Shoot, no. Do not install that to my main hard drive. Oh, it's going to the main hard drive, I see. So we do have a backup way of doing this. We are just going to full window. Full display capture. Not that one. There we go. Look, y'all, I'm trying to make this work. Bad idea of this is I didn't know what was coming, so I just kind of had to wing it. Look, consider the tech issues part of my punishment, too. Let's just do that. That'll do. We're not going to bother doing the dailies, because that's not what we're here for. I will do them off stream. Now, Novi, Cap, before y'all say anything, I only have 2 teams built, and one of them's only partially built. I will do this again, just for the sake of doing it. So for those who don't know, levels only go up to 60, so the fact that they're putting us against level 70s says a lot. I do not need a third for the first boss. Essentially, this is you get 3 teams. You cannot have any members overlapping. Fight the highest difficulty enemies in the game. Go. Thankfully, Miyabi does not care. Oh, Cap, you've never done deadly assault.
Over.
Oh. I hope things are going alright, man. Thank you for taking the time to be here. But rest up, my friend. Like, that's way more important than making sure I get punished. Miyabi is one of those characters, if you don't know, it's almost shameful to say you main her, because she is just that much stronger than everybody else. What does the tech issues, Shadow? We might with oh god, I've actually forgotten her name. With the next Void Hunter, we might actually get power creep.
My blade is already sheathed.
So to answer you though, Cap, it is a little different than a traditional boss fight in that your goal isn't necessarily to kill. It's just to do enough damage to actually get the points up. Nobi, I will show off my my agents after this, if I can actually get out of range of the attack. Sukaku, your job is to eat attacks.
Snacks are later.
I'm also playing this really stupid. The smart play for this is to wait until she does that to do your big AoEs. If I have to reset. Exactly, Shadow.
It's over.
Yeah, super. Wipeout? Oh, I ran out of time. Duh. I actually did worse than last time. You guys might have saw that I did 3-star this last time, but we got 2 more. Unfortunately, I don't have a full enough to field a full 3-man or a full 3 team, so weakness, ice and ether. I'll save that for my little half a team.
Eradicate.
So, Novi, you mentioned that she got really good if you got her M2. I got her M2. Miyabi is probably my most full built. I like this character. She's very fun to play. I've been focusing on trying to build Nakamata, not because I'm a huge fan of her, but because she fits in with the team that I'm trying to use. And I get the feeling her build is ass.
Did you call me? Meow.
And we got my girl Polkra.
Lies with the winner.
Once again, as fully built as I can.
Looking for intel or hiring? I am the Eye of Obel.
And
Sniper trigger.
Oh,
Standing
trigger.
by.
Come on, we're not done. We gotta show him the goods. The ass. I can never get over the ass jiggle. I'm sorry. So yeah, Novi, feel free to mock my god awful build. I actually don't have all that much of a problem using her. But the whole point of this build, you can already tell, it's not for damage. Or it's not for Neko to put out damage. Novi here, for those who don't know, man is a combat genius in this game. I told you I'm not a good builder. Keep forgetting that they back switch.
Get behind me.
Absolutely shameful already.
Target locked. The enemy is ambushed. You better thank me.
Get that set up. There we go. And this is why I use this swap. Because once you get it set up, the amount of damage that it can, theoretically at least, pump out is absolutely nuts. It may be flattering, Novi, but it is true. Kiss my ass.
Time to end this.
Have to stall for a bit so I don't back switch into Polkra. There we go. And unload.
Pierce right through. It's all beg for mercy. Press that. Too late.
That'll teach ya. Watch it.
The one thing I cannot stand is the back switching, but I don't think there's anything I can do about it.
It's a fact.
So for those who are wondering why this is a punishment if I actually enjoy the game, it's because I'm getting shown up incredibly badly.
Stay down over here.
No back switch.
This bullet will reach its mark. Have another.
It's just so... It's such habit.
Got you covered.
Back switch. Actually, yes, back switch. Because then I can...
You're being fun.
Take this. Time to end this.
There we go. The worst part is, I'm glancing at the screen. I'll see it.
Time to sharpen my claws. So annoying.
Can I at least get 1 star? Hey, I'm not a complete failure. The squad has merit conceptually.
You better thank me. Ether vision activate.
Come on, give me that 3. Yeah, Yeah, League does require a system restart, so instead, I think, would everyone be okay with me getting shown up in a fighting game instead of League? Be quicker, too. Pull up Grand Blue Versus, jump into online there. Actually, Brawlhalla, yeah. I could grab Brawlhalla, and I've never touched it, so...
Only the brave will win. That's me.
The wheel does work, but League doesn't, which is what it landed on. So we can either respin, or we can just cut to the chase and choose one as a chat.
Is the concert Officer 148 Juyuan ready?
This is... I do not have a concept of what I'm doing with this. I'm just...
Asset confirmed. Relax. You're in good hands.
I'm just kind of grabbing what I got left that's kind of built. I put effort into a little bit in Smash, but not really. Grand Blue is my main. But what was the one I used to actually really like? I know I did MKX for a little while, but I'll be honest, using Astra in an advanced way still baffles the hell out of me.
My time to shine.
I've seen DPS Astra, and I'm very confused.
We fight together.
Cannot for the life of me think of the other fighting game that I actually was decent at. Soul Calibur! Duh! Soul Calibur was my main game. But, I mean...
I'll take point.
Wow, I'm absolutely clubbing that.
No restrictions. Fire at will.
The best defense is a strong offense. They're ambushing. Move.
And probably a good amount of luck, too, Novi, yeah?
Drop the weapon.
And I 1 star at least.
Precision strike. Initiating level 1 safety.
Did she just Helsing?
Stand down.
Release restraint, level 1.
Going all in. I knew it. An opening. Pressure K22.
Yeah, I really didn't realize how much Miyabi was carrying my ass until I tried doing Deadly Assault.
Stand down. Don't cross the line. Nothing slips through my
Didn't find that one right.
taking the shot.
There you go, dude. I'm also keeping an eye on the clock as much as I can too, because I know this wasn't a punishment as much, and there's a reason I stopped streaming Zenless. I just don't think I have what it takes to make it entertaining. Yeah, absolute bullshit. So yeah, I've officially lost all rights to talk shit about Phil. Oh, it's not that I don't think I'm entertaining, Cap. It's I don't think I'm entertaining enough to carry Zenless entirely. Not yet. I still got work to do on myself as a streamer. That's all. Because then there gets to be these dead zones. I'm not going to bother going through and doing these S ranks again. I'm just going to jump right in. So, go ahead and swap there. This was when I was trying to make Trigger work here. She doesn't fully work, though, because Evelyn's E takes so long to proc. Hell, then I'll use it. Yeah. I mean, it just so happens that Evelyn and Trigger are two of my mains, but... As usual, whenever there's ice resistance, just pick Miyabi, because Miyabi does not care.
It's over. No room for mercy.
Say no more.
I tell you, I actually am so excited about a lot of characters they showed in 2.0. I can't remember a lot of them off the top of my head. I just remember Chimera Girl and the wolf guy that looks like Squall Leonhardt took his furry cosplay a little too far.
I see it. Purging slash.
It's over.
The one good thing also about leading with Miyabi... Oh yeah. Even though I'm still mad at Chimera Girl, I am still upset at that.
Don't get hit.
And I know it's my fault. They did not announce anything.
Yes, don't blink.
And there's a good spread, too. That's the thing. It's not all just hot women like it is now. Which, I mean, don't get me wrong. I've seen worse problems with the character roster, but...
I'll eliminate any obstacle.
Because when I first saw her, I misunderstood her as being a drag character. And I'm obviously incredibly biased at that. Only to find out that the tail and horns are artificial, and they're going for a Chimera look instead.
My blade is already sheathed.
I'm gonna get A rank, and it's gonna upset me.
Time to clean this up.
Alright, here comes the actual challenging part of this one. Yeah, Mecha Guy, I've seen his name and I don't recall it at all, but absolutely looks phenomenal. Hey, if y'all are gonna cluster up, I'm gonna take it.
Suppressing fire. Ether vision activated. Target locked.
Don't tell Mappy that. She knows we're gonna have a Squall lookalike and a character named Seed. She's gonna go feral.
Press the advantage. Your journey ends with me. Take the sniper's creed. One shot, one kill.
Absolutely love aftershock characters. I don't care. It ignites the unga bunga monkey brain in me that just, oh, look at Flashy.
Don't cross the line. Wipe them out. Adjusting for wind. Heads up. Suppressing fire.
I really hope that we're right, or at least that I'm right, and that the whole thing that they did with Hugo fighting alongside you is them prepping for actual co-op. I don't care if it's just a mode, you know? I want to see full-on 3-player co-op in this game. It would be insane.
You have no need to escape. The best defense is a strong offense. You're in my sight.
Let my song move. Let our souls resonate.
Press the advantage. Recalibrating.
I can't even lie, I love Astra's song.
The melody of combat. Nothing reaches my defense.
Well, especially if they made it into a, like, just a side mode. They wouldn't really need to balance it. They could just enjoy the spectacle of it, which is a good 40% of this game anyway, you know? Don't get me wrong, I love the story, the combat's fun, but it really is a spectacle fighter at heart. And I say that with the most love possible. Because I adore Devil May Cry.
Suppressing fire. Recalibrating. Initiating level 1 safety. Removing threat.
I'm more worried about how they deal with the network on it, though. Because they can barely make Fall Guys work. The amount of network hiccups I had when doing that was
Your journey
absolutely insane.
ends with me.
No illusion. God, Nicole's literally wielding Pandora. Oh.
Now I'll protect you.
Take a shot. Ether vision activate.
I want that. Okay, guess we're not doing that. But with Eve going down, that's the whole team essentially done.
Increase firepower. You're cornered. Recalibrating.
Change is my song is with you.
Sniper's creed. One shot, one kill. Press the advantage.
You know, I just realized
Adjusting for wind.
if I ever get to the point where I feel comfortable streaming Zenless regularly, Mappy's gonna make a Dapper build. They might as well just call Caesar dead weight at this point.
Recalibrating. The target's exposed.
She can probably hear me, too. She's probably actually busy with work, which, hun, I'm glad you actually have work for once. But you know she's just, like, imagining it in her head right now. And if she does it, I will, anytime I play Zenless, replace my model with Dapper Boo.
Ether vision activate. My bullets are one with the wind.
Yeah, I don't think I'm making this. I'm not gonna lie.
Charging up.
So, that's why I don't do a lot. That's why I don't do a lot of the end game. Where'd we come down on, guys? Do you want me to quick reset the stream and jump into League Online, or do we want to do Grand Blue, or keep doing this? Y'all's choice. Since League not really gonna happen unless I reset the computer. No League. I had to fresh install it, Shadow. Well, like I said, I had to fresh install and I forgot about Vanguard. So, yeah. And now I'm going to uninstall it before Vanguard really takes root. Might as well keep doing this a little bit while we decide what we're doing. Because, don't worry, I'm ass at fighting games. I'm gonna get stomped when it comes to Grand Blue.
Adjusting for wind.
And that's using a boss character. I actually kind of like League. To this day, if they didn't do Vanguard, I never would have uninstalled it.
Recalibrating.
I just can't stand the way they're handling their business these days.
That was easy. Adjusting for wind.
Will you go down? Thank you.
Ether vision active.
I kind of forgot he had a combo, I'm not even gonna lie. It's been so long since I fought Thanatos.
Let our souls resonate.
Press the advantage.
And that's the problem with a build like this, and same with my Pulchra trigger build, is that if your DPS goes down, you really got nothing.
One shot, one kill. Take a shot. Increase firepower.
All right, I'll take the mic.
Press the advantage.
Yeah. But, so what are we thinking, guys? I wouldn't mind keep doing this. Switching up teams, getting yelled at by Novi and Cat, or by Novi almost specifically. But I also wouldn't mind switching over to just give you guys more variety of suffering. Oh, wait, actually, do the dailies. Alright. I do think I'll jump over. To be frank, I've been a little burned out on Zenless. I played it almost every day for a year. And I'm still, like, I still do enjoy it. I really do. But I just need story right now. Grinding, I'm not up to it recently. Don't get me wrong, I'll still pop on, do my dailies, make sure to grab the events, but I need to be in a mood for it right about now. Don't get me wrong, when 2.0 drops,
Stopping to take a break can help you go further.
Isn't it like a week? Isn't it like a month until a year? So it'd be 11 months? Why did I come in here? Asha, that's why I came in here.
Hope you had a great time.
Look, I'm not great with dates, alright? Leave me alone. Everyone's got something, alright? And I got everything. I think I got enough physical for now. I really don't know what I need to build next. Probably ice in case Hugo actually does show up. I've cut myself down to 1. I do like it. There's no doubt of that. I still gotta buy this next week. They had a new event since yesterday? Oh yeah, tell through the looking glass. So they did. Silver Palace is Wooba. We are going to get rid of that display capture. We are going to get Riot the hell off my computer. What do you mean it's open? Oh, so it is. Oh. Yeah, I'll take a look. I almost certainly won't touch it, but that's not a slight against it. That's a slight against... Like I said, before Zenless, I hadn't touched... Get Zenless and Genshin. I hadn't touched Gacha since my real bad whale out in First Soldier. Which I am still mad at to this day, by the way. First Soldier is one of those games that I'm just always going to be eternally angry about. Really? We're doing this? So First Soldier was Square Enix's attempt at a battle royale. They said it in the Final Fantasy VII universe. Of course, why I went to it. But there we go. But we do not have volume. It really was, but it played amazing in my opinion. To this day, I think it's the best battle royale that was ever made. The balance between the melee combat, the magic, the gunplay, hunting, because it kind of even worked in a little bit of extraction shooter vibes before Tarkov had really fully taken off. You did actually have to hunt the world for different monsters to slay, to level up, and to gain different, more advanced spells. When they actually closed it, they had a couple of events where you could actually summon bosses, and even a game mode where you could actually... It was a team of bosses against the players. And sadly, it was already dead by the time I got to it. Alright, let's go ahead and just get absolutely stomped.
Glory goes to the strongest. Sharpen your skills.
It only lasted a year, unfortunately, and then they decided that rather than port it to any consoles, because everyone that played it had the same thing to say, this game would be amazing if it was on a console. But it being on a phone, that was the problem. It was mobile only. It being on a phone just meant no one would give it a shot. which is absolutely hysterical to me because all I did was I just wired my phone or my controller to my phone and just had a non-stop advantage.
Here begins fate's
I was that guy.
Versusia versus Vicola.
Oh, not Nicola. Good. Be polite. Let them have their intro.
Ryan, can you still hear me in there? All of us are waiting to see your smiling face again.
Hey, G, I wonder why I play Versuvia.
I have only one thing to offer. Absolute and eternal destruction.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
It's for you. Here goes.
I can't stand fighting her, and I can't stand hearing her.
Excellent.
Did she just say normals? I hate zoners so much. If you play a zoner, I'll say, even in my chat, if you play a zoner, you deserve whatever you get.
Excellent. Down.
Why fight fate?
Who's having a
Battle 2. Engage. Great. Great. Great.
But we all knew how this was gonna go. Like, I'm not even gonna pretend I had a chance, even if I was fighting a real player.
Reflect on your defense.
Yeah, Faust is just...
Become your strength.
Faust is a Faust. No, no. I don't care what it is. I'm not. Versuvia, I think she's meant to be kind of a zoner, but she kind of does whatever she wants. She works well in Rushdown, but she has tools for anywhere. But of course, I suck, so I can't actually make it work as well as she should.
Here begins fate's episode.
Her fighting style is boss character, that's what it is.
Versus
This same person?
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Yes, I know. You're playing an insufferable character. Yeah, I cannot stand this character. She is just absolute cancer to fight against. Hey. And just hearing her is obnoxious too.
Inconceivable.
Battle 2. Engage. Great.
You're good.
And
It's for you.
futile. What next?
Hey.
What next?
Great. Great.
What next?
Finish.
A bitter
Yeah,
defeat.
like I said, absolute just...
Answer.
she's obnoxious to fight and obnoxious to listen to. I'm going to rank, see if I can't find someone else. Also, might actually have a chance in ranked. No, not lobby.
March forth and destroy.
As I said, I make no claims to my skill level, but The horn, man.
Versusia.
Oop.
2B.
Always beat up on 2B.
Versusia.
Oh yeah, no, I knew that, but that's kind of why I went casual, was for the laugh of getting stomped. But if it's just the same person again and again, then that's just not worth it. I wish I could. But I'll make do just making her a training dummy. It's about all she's good for.
Here begins Fate's episode. 2B versus Versusia.
Be polite. Give her... Okay.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Rush. Nope.
Break.
Okay.
Break. Break.
Yes, I despise 2B. Absolutely hate her.
Break.
She is in the same boat as Gerald is, where it's like, I think she is a terrible character, especially for how much she's overused. And I know why she's overused is purely for sex appeal. I can't say I don't... Well, I can say I don't understand. She's not appealing. Raw level 3. Oh, come on.
What?
Battle 2. Engage.
I hate everything about Automata. I cannot stand that game. I cannot stand its music. 2B is one of the most obnoxious characters I've had the displeasure of seeing. And I think I wouldn't even hate her as much as if she stayed in relevant games. More power to you, man. I cannot... No, it's decent gameplay with bargain bin philosophy.
Excellent. Finish.
Each scar is an impetus toward evolution. Fate.
Yeah, that was just me getting my ass kicked. That's fine.
Believe in victory. Battle
Like,
1.
I understand why a lot of people like it, but it's one of those things too, it's kind of like, and this is going to seem like a really random poll, it's kind of like when I see people, how much they love Kefka. Now, let me clarify, I love Kefka, great villain, very fun. The problem I have with Kefka is everyone points to him when they go, this is what a nihilist is. And yes, but not really. It's the most bargain bin, simple understanding of what a nihilist is. And Nier has that exact same problem, where when the philosophy that it tries to talk about is so simplistic, but the most anybody really knows about it is from Nier. And again, I wouldn't even have as much of a problem with it if it stayed in crossovers that was fitting towards it, right? If I see 2B in Phantasy Star, yeah, that works. It's a high science, kind of science fiction fantasy. Yeah, makes total sense. Of course a futuristic bot's gonna be there. But when I see her here, when I see her in Soul Calibur, when I see her in Final Fantasy XIV, it doesn't work. Why is she here? And the answer is so clearly for sex appeal. Hell, she's in Siege. And, I mean, I play Genshin, or I play Zenless, you know? Let it, obviously I don't have a problem with sex appeal. But there needs to be more to the character than just, look, she's hot. Especially when, like I said, 2B's not all that hot. she's pretty bland, in my opinion. Which, yes, of course, is my opinion. Come on. I want to end this with a bang. There we go. She is in Rainbow Six Siege. God, I love that finisher.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
So it's one. So it became where it's like, this is not a character I vibe with, but that's okay. To, I'm sick of hearing about this game, but I can just avoid it. To just go away. It's almost a contrarian thing, I admit, where the more... Oh no, he still loves it. This is the same guy, and this is another thing that kind of annoyed me about her. And this isn't the character's fault, this is Yoko Taro's fault. When there's a lot of hypocrisy around her. I'm reminded of Battleborn, when Randy Pitchford was like, hey, I mean, there might be smut of my characters. Oh, wouldn't that be funny? Everyone called him a freak. Everyone said, oh, that's weird, you shouldn't say that, what's wrong with you, blah, blah, blah. But when Yoko Taro does it, everyone's like, that's hilarious, he's based. Why?
Battle 2.
I do acknowledge it. There is a little bit of a contrarian aspect to it, probably. But... Come on, Winter Suit, but no way that was counted as a range.
Excellent.
I'm gonna do a little bad manners here. Yeah, I don't think that's why he made her, but if you believe the rumors, then he originally didn't want to make her, and they made him... No, I got it backwards. They made him make, there was an American Nier, because they said the rest of the world wouldn't vibe with, you know, scantily clad sex bot in their serious game. Make it a grizzled dad.
You have become destruction incarnate.
It's easy for me to say. People that know me might actually be a little surprised at this. I don't like dumping on 2B. Same as Geralt. I don't like dumping on him. I'd rather he just go away. Like, y'all can enjoy... Is that what it was? Because I could have sworn near... Who knows? The whole series. Now, here's the other thing, too. Admittedly, I'm going to go back to talk just for a minute. And we will get some... That's still outro, so... Just get some Muzak. I'll admit, I also have a little... Yep, that was it. Okay, so I am getting that mixed up. That's my bad. Thank you for correcting me, Shadow. You do not want that cat. The other thing, and I admit this is 1000% personal bias, I was a fan of Drakengard, and Drakengard has just gotten to completely eat shit because everyone wants to just push 2B. To be fair, Kojima deserved that. Like, not the breathe through her skin part, but specifically when he said, like, oh, you'll feel bad when you find out why I made her so scantily clad. Dude, you like scantily clad hot sniper women. It's fine. Just say that, you know? Yeah, I can see that, Shadow. That was it. You'll regret your words and deeds. Shut the hell up. Hot take. I think Kojima got hard carried by the that rogue localizer that just kind of made everything that everyone knows about Metal Gear Solid. If you haven't heard the story, it's actually kind of wild. Essentially, everything that we know about Metal Gear Solid came from one dude acting on his own. It was a localizer, back when localizers actually meant something. The story he specifically tells... Yeah. The story he specifically tells, too, is that... as the one with Vulcan Raven. With the, I bet a big guy like you is a pro at the muktuk eating contest, or whatever the line is. Yeah. You know, like, the worst thing is he put out an article, they put out an article the other day, that he said that he was upset that people didn't, that when he made Death Stranding, 60% of the playtesters hated it. They said the gameplay was god-awful. And he's upset because now with the next game he's making, it's hard to say, Shadow. Because how much of that is his charisma, and how much of that is the cult of personality around him because of Metal Gear 1. Yeah. Oh, 100%. And I'm so glad Konami just told him to kiss rocks. And no, David Hayter is Snake. David Hayter will always be Snake. Fight me. Honestly, though, oh, don't even get me started on that one, Cap. No, his Silent Hill 2. He did say the untitled horror game, he's making not the next game, but the game after that, and then he might make a movie. I will say, I will defend Konami in this. Telling Kojima he's wrong and recasting Hayter as Snake for remaster. That is a correct move. That was the correct thing to do. I do think Konami got a little too much hate. I will defend them. Now, not too much. They only got a little too much hate. But I don't know. It's just unheard of. I don't know. Don't get me wrong. I know how I sound. But, oh no, think of the billion-dollar company. But I feel like they got a lot of crap from Kojima fans that didn't understand anything about what was going on. Especially when Kojima later came out and said, no, everything wrong with Metal Gear 5 was my decision. Like, I had basically infinite budget. I could have done whatever I wanted. But I chose to cut the Chapter 51 and the Arsenal gear because I wanted to push a meta-narrative about how the player feels the same phantom pain that Kaz and Snake does. And I get meta-narratives. Don't kill your game for the meta-narrative. Because, I mean, quote Reggie Fils-Aimé, I believe, first of all, the game has to be fun. If it's not fun, what? No, that was Iwata. My memory's ass. In any case, that has been my punishment stream. So, we will be back to regularly scheduled programming tomorrow. We will be getting right back into Shadowrun on Tuesday. And on Wednesday, we will get back to XCOM 2. Play those out, and I think I know the game after that. And I might ask you guys if you want me to pick up a third and just do one game a day. Thank you all so very much for coming. Time is a resource you can never get back. But you choose to spend that with me and give that to me. It means a lot. To say nothing about Cap throwing money at me for no goddamn reason. One of these days I'm gonna refund you, you bastard. But I can't refund time. Thank you, Novi. Sorry, I kind of just got into rambling. Yeah, thank you for giving your time to me. That's something you can't get back, and that time is mine now. You can't have it back. You know, maybe Cap has a point and I can be talked into a chat stream. We will see. No guarantees. In any case, take care, everybody. See y'all tomorrow. Have a play out with a little bit of music. Bye.